Welcome. I'm B News Director Rich Hosford. I am joined by reporter Robert Paris, and we are here in the parking garage of Wegmans for Safety Night 2019. Safety Night is a great opportunity for residents to meet members of the Burlington Police and Fire Departments, as well as some state agencies that are also here. Really get a chance to meet with them one-on-one in a nice, relaxed atmosphere. What else we got going on?
As you see behind us, we got police vehicles, we got horses, canine dogs walking around, so it looks like a lot of fun.
And also an opportunity to get a free hot dog provided by Wegmans. So
oh yes.
Can't pass that up. So what do you say we go out, we talk to some people, we see what's going on, see what this night has to offer?
I'm ready if you are.
All right, let's do it.
So I'm here with Detective Jim Tigas, and Detective, tell me a little about what's going on here at Safety Night.
Well, again, it's the Burlington Police and Fire Department are the lead organizers. Then we reach out to our partners, in addition to Wegmans, and they're a big part of this, of course, because we're here. But we reach out to our mutual aid partners, the surrounding towns, the regional police and fire agencies, and then they assist us by sending support and specialized vehicles and staff down here to help us with Safety Night.
And how long does it usually take to prepare for this event?
We usually start out in March with our first meeting, just to get the game plan in motion, and then come May, we usually meet once or twice a month, right up until a week before the event.
And talk a little bit what's going around us right here.
Well, right behind me is the Burlington Police Command Center, and then behind that is the Burlington Police Junior Jail. It's a great place for a photo op, but we do tell the parents they do have to take them home at the end of the night. But no, it's a great chance for them to take a photo in a mini jail cell. We have motorcycles. We have the horse unit from the state police, which is to my right. Probably 30 motorcycles. We have about 10 bicycles. The SWAT truck, paddy wagon. We have a fireboat here, which is the first time that's ever been here. We have the Burlington Police drone that we just recently got. That's here as well. Just everywhere you turn, there's some sort of public safety equipment.
Here with Chief Kent of the Burlington Police Department. Chief, just talk about your thoughts about this event and having so many people out here to meet with officers and members of first responders.
Well, it's another great community night. Detective Tigas, Jim Tigas, Detective Anne-Marie Brown, Wegmans, a great partner to the community. It gets bigger every year, and as you can see, there's a great family atmosphere here. Everyone's having a great time looking at the different police displays and the different vendors here. Just an excellent evening.
And talk about the importance of having people, be able to meet with, officers and firefighters in an atmosphere like this, as opposed to, when an emergency is going on.
Yeah, I think it's always better to, particularly with children, in an atmosphere of low-keyed, where they can sit on the motorcycles, for instance, or go climb in the police cruisers, or the fire apparatus. I forgot to mention our friends from the fire department that are here. So yeah, it's just a nice setting to get to know public safety officers.
All right, well, thank you for taking a couple of minutes, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
I'm here with Lieutenant Mark Sayer from the Burlington Fire Department. And Lieutenant, what's going on here behind us?
So this is our annual public safety night out, and this is, I believe, our 5th year doing it here. Wegmans is incredibly generous and allows us to participate in this activity, and it's just a great activity to have every year. And it allows the average person to see their public safety officials in a different light. Because usually when people see their public safety officials, unfortunately it's in a different situation, it's a stressful situation, in a crisis situation. So this is a great way for the public to see us in a different light and in a non-stressful way.
And what's in this van we got right here?
So this is Armstrong Ambulance's paramedic truck, and this is, in essence, a traveling ICU.
All right. And what's your favorite part about this event specifically?
The people. My favorite part of this is the people. It brings the community together, and it brings public safety together. And again, Wegmans is so generous to allow this to happen.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
now here with Officer Magliosa of the Burlington Police Department. And who do we have joining us here today?
This is Canine Sky,
Canine's
1-year-old lab.
One-year-old lab. And talk about some of the different capabilities that Canine Sky has and brings to the force.
So right now, Canine Sky is only trained in tracking, finding missing people, especially used for kids, elder. She just got certified about 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
yep.
Oh, wow.
She's only a 1-year-old. She's just getting started.
And talk about how big of a help canines are when looking for people who are out and missing.
Yeah, their sense top notch. It's unreal, and labs are especially used for missing people, so where there's no risk of her biting anyone. So if a kid jumps out, might spook her, she's not gonna bite them.
And last thing, just talk about the importance of of nights like tonight, Safety Night, where people get to meet her, meet you, talk, learn about this, what you can do.
Yeah, it's good for parents to know that the canine can help out in finding their child if they're missed, and also the public getting to see the different types of dogs they use. A lot of people think it's just shepherds, but we do use labs as well, and just getting to know what each dog's capabilities are and what not to do and what to do when seeing us out working.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time, and thank you, Canine Sky. I appreciate it. Any last words? Well, I got a little spittle on my microphone now, but thank you very much.
All right, so we're back here at Community Safety. I'm here with Lieutenant Glenn Mills. And Lieutenant, talk a little about what's going on here right next to us.
So this is our mobile command post. We have Lieutenant Cooney in here is explaining all the equipment inside. And if anybody wants to come by, we're here till 7. This is a vehicle that we would use in a major incident. So we've used it for missing people, anything that's going to be long-term away from the police station. We can pull this vehicle up, use it as a place to coordinate dispatch. We have extra equipment in here, flashlights, radios, radio batteries, things that we would need out on a long-term kind of deployment.
And what's your favorite part about coming out to Community Safety Night?
This is great. I mean, it's nice that we're doing this the night after National Night Out, so we get a lot of our friends from other departments coming out here with all this great equipment. We have horses from the state police, antique police cars from the state police. Other cities and towns will come here. We have a wide array of motorcycles over here from all of our NEMLEC partners in the region. BEMA, Mass Fire Services. It's just a great night. It's a great family night, and it's great to work with Wegmans. They've been really, really good to Burlington, helping us out whenever we need anything.
All right, well, Lieutenant, thank you for coming out and talking with us tonight.
Now here with Kevin White from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, best known as the FBI. Kevin, what do you guys have going on here today?
So we have a table here set up with our some agents and some volunteers from our Citizens Academy. And what we did is we set up a fingerprint stage for the kids so they can see how fingerprints are collected. And we're also doing a fingerprint passport for the parents to get a hold of their children's fingerprints and keep them at home. That way, God forbid something ever happens, they'll have a set of fingerprints on file at their house. We're giving out some information on identity theft and crimes against children and internet safety. So it's a great event. Happy to be here with the community.
So it's both fun and informational, and a safety net with the fingerprinting.
Absolutely.
And just talk about your thoughts on the importance of law enforcement organizations getting out and meeting the community in events such as this.
Yeah, it's so important to meet the community with our local and state partners. And in this day and age of information, we want to be out there. We want to see our folks, see people in the community, and let them know that they can approach the FBI at any time and just chat with us and see what's going on. So it's been a great night.
Great. Well, thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Have a good night. Appreciate it.
So we're here with Selectman Bob Hogan. And Bob, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
And you see any crazy stuff going on here? Anything that caught your eye?
Oh, well, everything here catches your eye, including the loud sounds. We're looking at the horses now. We've been over with the motorcycles. We haven't gone to the hot dog stand yet, so that'll catch us, I'm sure, later. But this is great, and the crowd is just fabulous tonight.
And what do you like about this event mostly?
Well, it brings people together in appreciation of the first responders. They get to see them and talk to them in a non-confrontational or non-need kind of setting, where they can talk to them and they can see the equipment and what they do. and get to see them with their families also, because the families, a lot of the officers are here also.
All right, well, Bob, I hope you enjoy your night, and thank you for coming out and talking with us.
Good, thank you very much.
I am now here with Eric Bernstein of the Mass State Police Museum and Learning Center. So Eric, just tell me a little bit about what the Museum and Learning Center does.
So the State Police Museum and Learning Center is located in Grafton, Massachusetts, and we have 10,000 square feet of exhibit space and several antique cruisers and motorcycles on display. And our mission is to preserve the traditions and the history of the Massachusetts State Police, which is the oldest state police agency in the nation, founded in 1865.
So a lot of history to preserve then.
There is. We have exhibits going back to 1865, the state constabulary, when they were first formed to regulate alcohol and child labor laws, all the way up into the modern times. We have exhibits of our current tactical teams, the Marine Unit, the Air Wing, and then we also offer programs in our Learning Center for youth related to science, technology, engineering, and math, and how those relate to future careers in law enforcement, forensics, criminal justice.
Wow, a lot to cover. And what do you have here today? What are you doing at Safety Night here in Burlington?
Well, we were invited by the Burlington Police to participate in Safety Night, and we brought one of our antique cruisers here. This is a 1978 Ford LTD that we've restored, and that we take to a lot of public events like this to showcase the history of the state police.
All very interesting stuff, and appreciate you guys for being here and for taking some time to talk to us about it.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
So we're back here at Community Stadium. I'm here with Trooper Joe Champion. Joe, what's going on here tonight?
We're here for the Burlington Night Out, and we're doing a static display with the State Police Mounted Unit.
And who do we have right here?
This is Scotty. He's a 19-year-old Hackney Clydesdale Cross. We took him out of Salisbury tonight, all the way to Burlington.
And how long has he been with the force?
He's been with the force about, I'd say, 8 years now. He was a horse donated to the unit. We took him in, he passed our qualifications, we trained him, and he's been perfect since.
And what's your favorite part about coming out to this event?
I love the people interaction. Love interacting with the kids. I love how their faces glow when they see the horse and they pet him. It's good community relations.
All right, well, I hope you have a great night, and thank you.
Thank you.
I'm now here with Eric Benoit from the Mass Department of Fire Services. Eric, I see you have a drone here. How does your department use this kind of equipment?
So we do. The Department of Fire Services has 3 of these drones. The division I'm a part of and that we're here with is Special Operations. So what we do is we're an emergency response that helps cities and towns across the state, especially with equipment that they may or may not be able to obtain. Stuff like this is a little more expensive than for most towns. So what the drone can do is we have a couple features. One is a thermal imagery. So especially nighttime missions, if we have like a lost person, we can come out, we can help, and we can fly the drone overhead and try to see if we can find any heat sources, same person walking around or whatnot in like the woods or an area. Our second one is just a regular camera. So with that drone, we have some monitors, and it was actually used in a fire in Wilmington 2 years ago, I believe, where it was a church fire. They used the drone to fly overhead and catch some structural deficiencies that people on the ladders or ground couldn't see.
Right, so it's a way of kind of getting a visual that you otherwise couldn't get just from trying to, get up high. This can really get in there.
Yeah, exactly. So another thing to keep everyone safe is we can get different angles for the chiefs or the police departments to kind of make sure that we have a full picture of our scene.
Excellent. Well, looks like a pretty neat piece of equipment, and it sounds like it has a lot of varied uses. Thank you for explaining it to us.
No problem.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
I'm here with Officer Costa and Officer Trahan. And how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing very well.
Doing great. How are you?
Good, good. Tell us what we got going on at this table.
At this table, we have our police drone unit and a monitor for the little kiddies can see what we're looking at.
Police drone flies about 400 feet in the air. You can do infrared light.
Thermal, IR, visible. Visible light, takes pictures, takes video, so we can see at night, we can see in daylight. So it helps with our searches for missing children, missing elderly. You can take photos for car crashes. Good for mapping. So it's a lot of functions.
And is this fairly new to the department?
It is fairly new, past couple months. You know, we have, right now I'm the only one that's trained to fly it, but it's a course that I've taken and a couple other trainings. But we'll get more guys from the department trained and to fly it, so that way it better helps the community.
What he said.
Anything you want?
I'm not trained in it yet, so I'm not too sure about the functions of it, but hopefully one day I'll get there.
And finally, what's your favorite part about coming out to this event?
Oh, it's just being with the community, helping the community out, you know, getting them face-to-face interaction with us, you know, that's all what it's all about. So it's fun watching the kids' face and just seeing what type of different equipment we have. So
yeah, interacting with the community is a big thing. Seeing all the kids around, trying to build a relationship with them for the future. Just a great day.
All right, well, thank you guys very much. Hope you enjoy your night.
Thank you, you too.
And now I am now here with District Attorney Marion Ryan. District Attorney Ryan, just talk about your thoughts about, you know, the importance of a night like tonight.
This is a great night. It's a wonderful opportunity for our first responders to just be interacting with people in a situation that's fun, which is obviously not where they usually see them. The place is so crowded, so many little kids picking up badges and hats and just having a great time. The horses are here, the boats are here. We had an officer in the dunk tank, so it's just a great, fun night.
And guessing I know the answer, but what brought you out tonight to be here?
It's just always great to see people out here and just to support the guys who put so much time and effort into this whole thing.
All right, great. Well, thank you for your moments.
All right, Sam with Tony. And Tony, can you tell me who we have here tonight?
So the company I belong to is called K9 First Responders, and we provide psychological first aid for first responders. Unfortunately, the last week, active shooter. So if they need it, they'll call us. We just jump on a plane, go down with the dog, and we just provide support for the first responders.
And is this your first community safety night?
Here in Burlington, yes, it is.
How do you like it so far?
It's great. There's a lot of people. Wegmans is doing a good job, and everybody seems to be having a good time.
And what's your favorite part about coming out to this event?
I think interacting here with the community and letting them know what we do and what we're about, and we provide the support for the first responders.
All right, well, thank you very much. I hope you have a great evening.
All right, take care. You too.
So we're back here at Community Safety Night. I'm here with Patrick DeVoe. And Patrick, can you tell me about what's going on here with all these bikes?
So we're the NEMLEC motorcycle unit. So NEMLEC is made up of a bunch of towns in northeastern Massachusetts. And we're just gathered here tonight for this Burlington night out.
And how many bikes are around us right now?
Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's 17, 18 motorcycles.
And they all from different police departments and such?
Yes, we're all from surrounding towns.
And what's your favorite part about coming out to this event specifically?
Just being involved in the community, the kids. I know they love getting on the bike, so that's always fun to see. And just being involved in the community, helping out.
Well, Patrick, thank you for coming out with us, and I hope you enjoy your night.
Who do I have here? What's your names?
Jordan. Trey. Toby.
You in the back.
Trey.
All right. So what's your favorite part of Safety Night so far?
I probably will like the dunking of the officer.
All right, you want to dunk somebody. What's your favorite part so far?
How you go in the cars and look inside.
Ah, nice. I just got a little wet right here. How about you? Yeah, you too? What's your favorite part of Safety Night?
Probably the hot dogs.
The hot dogs? Yeah, they are good. It's hard to beat a good hot dog. Well, thank you for taking a couple minutes to talk with me, and good luck dunking somebody.
Thank you.
What is your name?
Sophia.
And what do you like about Safety Night?
I go to bowling. The Burlington.
What was it?
I go to the bowling action.
Ah, okay. Are you having a good time here?
Yes.
Yeah? Excellent. How about you? Are you having a good time?
Yes.
All right. Reluctantly giving the interview. All right. Thank you very much. I'm now here with Zach Vatel. Zach, what did you think of Safety Night?
I think it's pretty cool how all the officers come out and show the community what it's like. I was like petting the horses and in the SWAT van, so you got to see inside of it, and it's pretty cool.
Anything in particular stand out to you?
No, don't get hurt now.
I got to put on one of those canine arms. That was pretty cool. The dog didn't bite me, but it's pretty cool.
It's probably for the best not to have dogs going around biting people here. All right, well, thank you for your time, and hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Well, Robert, it looks like our coverage of Safety Night 2019 is coming to a close. Safety Night is a great event put on by the Burlington Police and Fire Departments and hosted here at Wegmans. What did you think?
I thought it was a fantastic event. Parents of the kids got to meet policemen and firefighters, so it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a lot to see and do, a lot of equipment to check out. And as we mentioned at the top, Wegmans was giving out hot dogs, and we finally got our chance to get our hands on some. So I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to wrap this with taking a big bite of this hot dog.
All right, let's dig in.
All right, I'm Rich Hosford. I'm with Robert Paris, and we will see you next year at Safety Night 2020.
See ya.